What's up? I'm back at y'all with another video. Now for this one, I am revisiting Avengers Endgame. Now a while back, I reviewed this film back when it first came in theaters, and I enjoyed the film a lot. This film's like a 10 out of 10 for me, probably 11 out of 10 for me, or 15 out of 10, you name it. This film is just amazing, and it's epic as hell. I love it. And, it leaves off sort of right after Avengers Infinity War, and I pretty much like this one better than Avengers Infinity War. And Avengers Infinity War is a great film, and this is even better, surprisingly. And here's what the DVD looks like if y'all wondering. And I apologize for not having the unboxing that I promised, but I had a lot going on, so yeah. So I just thought, why not review it today? So yeah. So I'll at least give y'all a revisiting review. So. And then I will go a little bit into detail on this film. So, Avengers Endgame, they're in a messed up spot. It leaves off right after Avengers Infinity War. And it starts off with Hawkeye teaching his daughter how to shoot a bow and arrow. And they was getting ready for dinner, and then his whole family or Pinnock or whatever, his whole family just disappears. So from there, you have the Marvel Studios thing pop up on there, and then the music plays, and then it shows Tony Stark and Nebula in the on the ship in space. So they're basically trapped in space. So Tony Stark's in a messed up spot and stuff, and then of course Captain Marvel ends up saving him, grabbing the ship, bringing it down to Earth, and saving Tony Stark. Iron Man. So. And then, later, and then a few more minutes later on in the movie, freaking basically Iron Man starts, roasting them before, they try to go track down Thanos. Iron Man starts roasting them like, we fucking lost. Like, look at this shit. We lost. Shit. And, he just start roasting everybody. And then, they track down Thanos. Thor literally cuts off Thanos' head. And just in case y'all know, this is a spoiler review, but spoiler visiting review, cuts off his head. And this film was just amazing, and then of course Ant-Man ends up coming out of the quantum realm, after he cuts off Thanos' head. It goes 5 years later, and one scene, Ant-Man ends up getting out of the quantum realm. So he ends up going to the Avengers facility, and he tells him, like, look, I got this quantum realm and stuff, like we can go back through time, versus Snap and this and that. So he tried to explain it to him, and this film ends up being time travel. And then Fat Thor, a lot of people had a problem with him, but I didn't have a problem with him. He's freaking hilarious. I loved him in this film. But the only issue I have with it was Hulk. The way they used Hulk in this movie. Hulk's one of my all-time favorite superheroes. And the way they used Hulk in this film, I didn't like the way they used him. That's the only problem I have with this film. But other than that, everything else was amazing. And then of course, Hawkeye ends up turning into Ronin in the film, and like an assassin, and shit, starts whooping some ass. You have a little sword fight in the film with him, and that scene was epic. I loved it. And then Black Widow ends up telling him, like, we probably got a way to bring everyone back. And then Ronin's like, don't give me hope. It's crazy. Like, and then you got one scene where Captain America goes against his younger self and stuff. In one scene, they end up whooping each other's ass. That scene was good. Like, you got little action set pieces. And then towards the end of the film, like, where they try to get Hulk to put on another Infinity Gauntlet. I think they call it Power Gauntlet in this film. And Hulk couldn't take it, and he tried to snap it, and they thought everything was okay. They thought, oh my God, did it work? Everybody thought it worked, right? So Thanos basically ends up going through time also, but basically, and he's like, well, is this the future? But it was crazy. And he shot down bullets, like a bunch of bullets just start flying down, big bullets start flying down, busting the freaking Avengers facility all up. And everybody's getting fucked up and stuff. And then they go to war toe to toe with Thanos. And Thanos in this movie was more savage than he even was in Avengers Infinity War. This film right here was amazing. And that ending scene was epic as hell. And freaking Captain America start having freaking he ends up picking up Thor's hammer and start, using it against Thanos. And he start beating the shit out of Thanos and shit. And then Thanos end up getting some licks on him, picks up, Captain American shit, breaks his shield, Captain America's shield and stuff. It's freaking amazing. And then, there's one scene where all the dead superheroes just come back at the end of this film. All of them. Black Panther comes out of there. Spider-Man comes out of there. You name it. Everybody comes out of there. Everybody. And y'all want to see a good, epic action film that has a great story? One of the best stories you've ever seen in any action movie, period. This is the damn movie to watch. I'm serious. Like, if you love action movies with good story and good action, this film is the right movie to watch. And Avengers Infinity War had a good story, but this one had a better story. A lot of people say, well, Avengers Infinity War had the most action because that action was start to finish and this and that. Avengers Infinity War had a decent story. This one had the best story. The better story. And the actions at the end of this film was like the best battle I've ever seen in any action movie, period. This film is a definition of how to make a great superhero movie, a great action movie, period. You don't even have to be a superhero fan to love this film. You really don't. This film is I'll probably give this film 100% out of 10. Love this film. I could watch this film over and over and over again. I love Avengers Endgame that much. It's like my favorite action movie of all time. And just talking about it makes me want to watch it again. And just keep watching. Like, this film, I've seen it a few times after it came on DVD, and this is a must buy. If you have not seen Avengers Endgame yet, just buy it. And I didn't spoil too much because there's still a lot that goes on in this film. And there's one scene where Ronan, which was Hawkeye once, but he switched his name to Ronan because he became a straight badass eventually. So him and Black Widow, Ronan and Black Widow, there's a time where they had to try to sacrifice their life in one scene towards like the middle of the movie. And Black Widow ends up, they end up trying to fight each other because, Ronan wants to sacrifice his life and Black Widow wants to sacrifice her life. But eventually, Black Widow sacrifices her life. And stuff, that was an emotional scene right there. And then this is also a big spoiler. I spoiled pretty much 95% of the film, but there's still a lot that goes on in this film. And at the end, Iron Man ends up grabbing all the Infinity Stone. He says, "It's Avengers." He tries to, Iron Man tries to grab the Infinity Gauntlet and stuff, and then Thanos is like, "I am inevitable," and then Iron Man's like, well, I am Iron Man. And then, all Thanos' team just turns to dust. And Thanos turns to dust. Thanos is sitting there watching all of his team just turn to dust. And then Thanos ends up turning to dust. Also, and this film has some great action, great story. And it's just a great ending to the whole franchise, really. Like, if you watch this film, that is such a great ending, an impactful ending that they really shouldn't make more, to be honest, because the way this ended. Kind of like, it seems like you're trying to end everything. Because look at Toy Story 4, the way that ended up ending. And, excuse me, y'all. And the way this ends was amazing, too. So, yeah, I love Avengers Endgame. It's 100% out of 10. If you haven't seen it, y'all should definitely check this damn movie out. Y'all will not regret it. Y'all will not regret it. Especially if you're action movie fans. If you're movie critics in general, you will love this film. So yeah, it's just a great film, y'all. Like, I could talk about this film all day, all day, all day. It just has everything I would want to see in it. The comedy was amazing. The action was amazing. The story was just incredible. And the comedy, I laughed out loud a lot of times in this film, especially Fat Thor. Just cracks me up every time I watch him in this film. It's just amazing. Amazing. So yeah, Avengers Endgame is 100% out of 10. And stuff I had to review up before, but I don't think that much people watched that review. I don't know, but I try to make sure this one's good. I hope this review is good. But yeah, I enjoy Avengers Endgame from start to finish. I loved it. I love this film. So yeah, give us a for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share, and also with the bell so you know new videos uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Now I'm out. Peace.